Hi guys,
Hey.
it's me, Impedius. It's now time for our second movie review. I have Daniel here, who's into the board game Warhammer. He's also in charge of the Sister of Battle project.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll talk about that later.
I'll include the link later so you guys can see what he actually does. We have Razi again here from Z Design. We have Julian, famous blogger with his I'm Julian blog.
Yep.
Yeah, and the four of us, last night we watched Blade Runner, right here, Blade Runner the Final Cut, in famous 1982 sci-fi flick. And that's surprisingly a must-watch, and yet all four of us has never watched it.
We've never seen it before.
No,
It's a
never.
classic. Ridley Scott film. It's actually based on a novel. Do androids dream of electrical sheeps?
Electric Sheep
Electric sheeps.
by Philip K. Dick.
Philip K. Dick, that's right.
In a nutshell, you have the protagonist, Harrison Ford, chasing androids who have escaped from a mining planet. And these androids, they rebel against the local government. Basically, the local governments are actually people from Earth. And when they escape to Earth, they send Blade Runners after them. And when they kill them, it's not called murder, it's called retirement. So you have protagonist retiring androids in a nutshell. There you go.
Yeah. Place is set in a futuristic Los Angeles.
Yeah.
2019.
2019.
Some stuff you might realize that if let's say you're an anime fan like me, you realize that the whole theme of this whole movie is very much like it's like Ghost in the Shell. If you watch it, you realize that there's a lot of stuff going on, like multicultural, overpopulation, genetic engineering,
Animal extinction.
animal extinction. It's all that kind of genre and theme if you really like it.
For me, the closest movie to Blade Runner would be when it comes to the settings for how the future is like. It's probably Fifth Element for me. Yeah,
something like
that.
Fifth Element without the action, the hard action-packed scenes.
Actually, once you see this movie, I believe you start to realize there are some movies that you watch before, like, oh, I've seen this before. I mean, this kind of scene, this kind of setting. So Blade Runner is basically the movie that started it all.
Started
Yeah.
the whole culture thing.
It started the whole genre neo-noir, as was mentioned by Julian.
We have Harrison Ford, famous Harrison Ford. You've known him from Star Wars, Indiana Jones. He's going to start a new Indiana Jones movie that's going to come up soon this year as well.
The fourth in the series. We have Rutger Hauer. This is your staple bad guy.
Yeah.
In the 80s and 90s.
It's your
everywhere.
staple buff guy.
Everywhere.
And he has that classic meanie look. And no, he's not starring in the latest Indiana Jones movie, unfortunately. We have Daryl Hannah and Sean Young, two Hardys, who are basically
They play androids.
yeah,
They play androids in the
a little bit of spoiler there.
And a cool actor named John Olmos.
Edward James Olmos, yeah. You can see this guy in the latest Battlestar Galactica TV series and also the movie Selena.
Bear in mind that this movie is made in 1982.
Yeah, that's right, 1982.
Impressive
For its
visual.
time, there was no CGs, but honestly speaking, when you watch this, you'll be quite taken aback. Although we have to let you know that this is actually the 2007
Version.
pimped up version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Pimp My Movie version of Blade Runner. They have digitally remastered it. They have done some CG tweaks to it to make it more bling.
Yeah. Just imagine like Star Wars. I mean, the first time you watched it, you never thought that they would be able to pull something like that.
Yeah.
In Star Wars, it was at 1977.
And we are watching
So,
this 1982. It's just amazing.
Okay. Thing about Blade Runner is that people often confuse Blade Runner with other action, futuristic action movies like Star Wars. So whenever someone mentions sci-fi, they kind of throw away the story part and the theme of the story. I think it's important that that viewers understand the theme of the movie, and it basically questions the morality of humanity in the far future, when it basically it also touches racism at some point by featuring androids instead of other other races.
Yeah, it's in other words, it's actually a very deep movie.
That's the word. Yeah.
Very good movie. So it's actually sci-fi with a bit of action. I wouldn't say there's a lot of action in that movie.
Not a lot.
The drama, very deep drama.
Very drama.
Sets you thinking a lot.
Yes.
It touches on things very subtly, and a very good job actually done by both the writers, the directors, everybody. It's such a smart movie that you just can't help but be amazed with.
Yeah.
But then again, there are a few violently shocking scenes.
Reminds me of Happy Tree Friends kind of thing.
Very brutal.
I thought the introduction was a little too long. That was my only.
Introduction was a bit too long. Yeah, you get to see credits actually in the beginning.
Yeah.
Credit rolling was
Normally we
very
see
long.
in the end, but we get to see credits in the beginning of the movie. It was pretty strange.
Well, I have no problem with the credits and the build-up because in the 80s, that's how it is. You watch back Star Wars 1, 2, and 3. It's actually
4,
6,
5.
4, 5, and 6.
4, 5, and 6.
It's basically the same thing. You have like the credits at the beginning and at the end of the movie. I kind of got used to it, but the irky part for me is I think not to say that it's draggy, but I think in this remastered version they execute the movie in a different way that made it feel longer than it should be.
It is, yeah, in a sense, Daniel said it's true. It's actually a pretty slow pacing movie, but
Yeah.
all that is just to build up the tension and all that. I like it. I like the symbolism inside it, and for a movie of its time, great actors, great concept, everything. I'll give it a 4 out of 5.
I'll give it 4 out of 5 as well because being me, I just love movies that is outside the box, that's different from the rest, very original. Even for a 1982 movie, it's like yeah, it actually still managed to make me glued on the screen for
I would have given it a 5 out of 5, but since not all moviegoers are sci-fi enthusiasts, I would say a 4 out of 5. But even if you don't like sci-fi, go watch this movie if you've never seen it. It's something that you should not miss. And like I said, it's something that belongs in the Smithsonian Museum. Keep that in mind.
One of the top 100 movies
Number 97 from
Number 97,
Top
yeah.
100.
of all time, movies of all time.
All
Okay,
time.
And then my rating is 4.5 out of 5.
4.5 out of
Because
5.
it's so
That's like cheating.
way,
You have to give it
So-
a round number.
Yeah.
so way ahead of its time. That's why.
Yeah, it's fun.
So it's pretty much around 4 out of 5
Yeah.
from all 4 of us.
We're getting a good movie. Although, note, some of you might be a little disappointed because it's not an action movie, okay?
Yeah.
It's actually pretty deep. A lot of thinking going around there.
Yeah.
So, just take that as a note. But we all we seriously think it's a great movie.
Yeah.
Don't miss it. Even if you don't like action.
gotta
Yeah,
watch it.
if you're not into sci-fi, just like
Yeah.
Daniel said, just watch it anyway, just for the sake of it. You probably don't really like it towards the end, but it's something that you must see because the quality of the film at that time, for what it,
Outstanding.
Yeah, what it shows, it's very outstanding.
I actually
Yeah.
feel bad I haven't watched it in 1982.
Yeah, I can't believe I didn't watch it.
I'm glad that I didn't watch it in '82. I'm glad that I watched the remastered version. I'm not been disappointed with the original.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, that's pretty much our review. Alright, see you guys
Alright.
again soon.
See you guys again in the
Ciao.
next review.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Bye.
Bye.